She spun tales of fantasy and magic, but her darkest story became all too real. This is Clara, a 20-year-old college student whose obsession with role-playing games led to the brutal murder of her father, Robert, a renowned DNA scientist. In December 2001, Clara Schwartz orchestrated a deadly plot against her father, blurring the lines between fantasy and reality. Immersed in a role-playing game called Underworld, Clara portrayed her father as a malevolent figure. She manipulated her friend, Kyle Hulbert, an 18-year-old with a history of mental illness, into believing that her father was abusive and dangerous. She told Kyle that Robert had physically abused her, poisoned her, and was planning to ensure she would never return from an upcoming trip to the Virgin Islands. Clara even showed Kyle journals documenting these claims, fueling his anger and convincing him that her father needed to be eliminated. On December 8, 2001, Kyle entered Robert's Leesburg, Virginia, home and fatally stabbed him with a 2-foot sword. Clara's manipulation didn't stop with Kyle. She also involved Michael Fole and Catherine Inglis in the conspiracy, both of whom were present during the planning and execution of the murder. In October 2002, Clara was convicted of first-degree murder and sentenced to 48 years in prison. Kyle Hulbert received a life sentence without parole, while Fole was sentenced to 18 years, and Inglis served a 1-year sentence for conspiracy to commit murder. Do you think Clara's immersion in fantasy games blurred her sense of reality? Or was this a calculated act? Share your thoughts in the comments.